And actually they're putting Ron in Shine, trying to harass like Aurum a little bit. But since the smite has been used quite early, so that invasion is not successful.
Yeah, I do like the opening set from Team Kazakhstan. Still, they stick into the early invasion strategy, and they even did what they even did better would be like 2 people would be sent in unit, try to harass Zhao Yun a little bit, and at the same time they just gain a lot of time and vision for Jin to easily steal away the red buff from Zhao Yun.
But somehow I think this invasion is actually working because even though like Team Kyrgyzstan protect their own blue, but the blue goes to the side of Kuba instead of Zhao Yun. So Zhao Yun will be losing those career experiences, not to mention he's losing the red at the same time. So maybe he'll take a longer time reach to level 4 while let's take a look at Wu Mei already level 4 gaining, having the ultimate, and I think he's ready for the battle.
Like the difference already can be seen.
Ooh!
First ability, nice shot from Janda.
Well, quite surprised because he's really deep in the jungles, right? Using the ultimate, trying to strike back for a little bit, and he still survived. Let's see the bursting damage from the composition that Team Kazakhstan actually have. But sadly, those first ability, the arrow missed her target, but Phasma follows on, using the fan, getting one more takedown for the team.
And even worse for Team Kyrgyzstan was that because the first blue buff has been taken away, so actually Team Kazakhstan just can utilize the advantage that they gain from the team fight and try to take away another one.
Oh, Janda is really good. Like Marco Polo plays, and the performance was wonderful, but he changed it into Yuji, and you suppose that Yuji will be played like more passively. You're supposed to do the farming up initially in the game. But alright, Jiangfei is doing this all by himself.
It's a little bit.
He actually gets it.
Yeah.
He actually get the red buff away.
By using the smite.
Wow. Running. Very accurate time.
Yeah, it's totally acceptable for Team Kazakhstan to use a ulti from the support to take away this red buff. We can see actually from the very beginning, Aurum only got 1 red buff if I'm correct, right? And if you want to play jungler just like this, Zhao Yun is quite blue buff dependent. Right, need the cooldown, need the mana, and without it, the farming pace from Team Kyrgyzstan definitely going to be interrupted.
Yeah. So for me, if you consider how much like neutral objective is being left to the side of Team Kyrgyzstan, if you imagine how many jungles are taken away by their opponents, like this game is not looking very good for them, for Team Kyrgyzstan.
I mean, just check the goal difference. Already like 3,000 goal lead goes to Team Kazakhstan.
Far behind, huh?
Yeah. Brad tried to use his passive and try to tumble in, while he is just trying to, force all of those opponents back up and just create sort of a really nice position, let Janda to do those constant basic attacks.
Like for me, if I were Kyrgyzstan, like the shot caller for Kyrgyzstan, I would say like Aurum really needs to go to the top side while letting Ace, the tank, the frontliners of the team, trying to join the team fights for a little bit. They really need some frontliners to earn themselves more vision, while Ho is being forced out with the flash, and Jin dives in one more time. Haku is very low in the HP, but he managed to escape away.
There's already been several takedowns given over to Janda because he already got his rampage, and it seems like Team Kazakhstan they are just keep invading and keep initiating, and it feels like Team Kyrgyzstan they're a little bit lost in the game right now.
Team Kazakhstan are ready for everything. Like he will be there once your blue and your red respond, and they'll be there trying to pick up those skirmish, and they're so confident about their item, about their damage. So they'll be constantly giving you a lot of pressure. You have to accept our engagement, or otherwise you're losing everything you have in the jungles.
Yeah.
They're not giving like Team Kyrgyzstan a lot of room to make choices.
Yeah, like
very
again.
aggressive.
Jiangfei is just trying to steal away again and again.
There's no clear option for Team Kyrgyzstan trying to fight back. Very hard, very difficult time for them.
And the people has been controlled from Team Kyrgyzstan. It seems like they try to take down this thing, but thing is still be safe. So what about their backliners? Now they're aiming at Zhao Yun, and also Joey. Joey is almost out of mana. And Thing tried to flash in and try his best, trying to initiate and do some counter-attack. But it seems like Jin has been a little bit overcommitted. Finally, it ends up with a 2-2 trade.
Exactly, good point. Like I think that Team Kazakhstan is being too excited. They're way overly stepping to the turrets, right? You should remember the turrets will try their best to protect their teammates, and the damage from the turrets will be extremely high.
Yeah.
Yuji, having the second ability, can dodge every single physical damage. Godlike already to Yuji. Jenda is quite in controlling the whole game.
Jenda is just using his own mechanics and try to showcase. We can see like how accurate she was by using her second ability and dodge so many physical damage.
There's two things about the second ability of Yuji. Not only will be increasing your moving speed, but also you'll be having those immunity towards the physical damage.
True.
So if, like, take a look at the cores from Team Kyrgyzstan, like Zhao Yun and Hou Yi, these two cores all gives out, like, physical damage. We will be completely avoided by using the second ability from Yuji. Very nice counter pick, though.
True. And fairly speaking, I would say that the position for both Archer would be totally different. For Hou Yi, it was really hard for him to get away from Jin's gank, right? Because Jin's ability allow him just to utilize the mobility and easily get access to this Hou Yi. But on the other side, for Yuji, because of her second ability and also all of those tanks are quite, short-handed.
Yep.
So he's going to be really comfortable during the team fight.
On top side, another takedown.
And now we can see the vision actually has been squeezed into half of the map. I mean, like, half of the map was under the control of Team Kazakhstan.
And obviously, like, with the Blood Weeper to Jenda doesn't really need to go back home.
Yeah.
He can only use those waves he sees, those jungles he sees, and trying to get the HP recovery all the time. Okay, one more step. What we needed to take this takedown, and Joey once again goes down. I think if Joey actually goes down, like, there's no one there who can clean it away for Team Kyrgyzstan.
True. So that's the reason why you can see Jenda. He's just, playing just godlike. Like, trying to send all of those vanguards into the towers, and Jenda's, every position, every timing. When I'm watching him on the mini-map, he's always carrying the team. And also he's just playing like assassin.
Like for me, Ume and Jenda together, these two cores for Team Kazakhstan, they are super carries
True.
in the team. Every single game, you're going to see their highlights trying to carry the entire team to the very last minute of that game. And right now, Team Kyrgyzstan are trying their best, trying to fight for more vision, trying to fight more for more time, actually.
Yeah.
But they're facing the fact that they're quite over 10,000 gold behind their opponent.
That would be a gap.
Yeah, that will be a gap about the damage they have.
True.
Not only about the vision, but the damage will be hugely insufficient if they really want to engage.
True. The damage that won't be enough. And even worse for Team Kyrgyzstan would be almost like half of those advantages from the gold lead gave over to Jenda.
Yes.
He already got 4,000 gold lead against Juma, this Hou Yi.
One more thing is that when you're gathering around 5-0 together, your resources and your waves, the gold will be evenly shared by every single member surrounding the high ground tower, which means that your cores will be given less gold than doing the laning solo.
That's the reason why we can see all of those members from Team Kyrgyzstan actually have almost even gold.
Yes.
And that would be not that good for them.
Of course. You're kind of delaying the farming speed for your core, for your backlines.
Yeah.
Dark Tyrant
Team Kazakhstan gets their hands onto the neutral objective. One more dragon is being taken by their side, and since they have the vanguards ready, they can take all of the dragons to their sides.
I
even the
would
jungle
say-
behemoth as well.
Yeah, I would say since it's in Kazakhstan, they try to utilize this dark path
Yes.
and try to take down this middle lane high ground tower. And I would say it's going to be an easy take.
And Team Kyrgyzstan really have to figure out one way is how to get this Yuji down.
True.
Using Zhao Yun all alone diving in, it's not enough because the second ability will immune all the physical damage for Yuji. And right now Yuji is still full in the HP and Vanguards are here. They're getting on the high ground, taking the one more turrets down while Yuji is still safe enough on the back lines. There's no one who can possibly get in touch with the Yuji. He's invincible, he's everywhere, he's legendary.
And now Vanguard is still surviving. So actually, Janda already got his triple
Quarter.
and even a quarter. Will she make it as a penta?
There's
I'm
only
really-
one left.
I'm really curious. I can't wait to
Very
witness
close.
it.
I think it's a penta.
Another penta goes over to Janda, Team Kazakhstan.
Crazy, like double penta takedowns for
Wow.
one team.
That's so cool. That's just being incredible. We know that there's classic double core players from Team Kazakhstan, but we could never imagine that they play the game twice right now so far in this journey, and they got penta twice.
You know the reason why this news has been very super excited is because they only have 2 matchups for today.
Yeah.
And they managed to get 2 pentas in 2 matchup BO3 series. So if you make a very simple calculation, the
Yes.
maximum number of the game you're going to be possibly have in a BO3 will be 3. So the maximum number they're going to get, the games will be 6. And out of the 6 games, they can get themselves 2 pentas for 2 different players.
That's I don't even know how to describe this kind of performance, you know.
I was trying to remember whether we see this kind of records before.
Yes.
But from my own point of view, I think this is the very first time for me to cast a tournament, a team's performance where they have these double penta takedown records to one team in
True.
such short amount of time.
And I would say, I know that I am not a pro player, but I just take me as an example. I would say I've been playing this game for several years, but maybe I only go like maybe 3 times or 4 times for the penta. So it's really excited that we can like cast Team Kazakhstan for their double penta. That would be a quite challenge for our director to choose who's gonna be our LG Super A player. I would say.
I would say,
Double
exactly.
penta.
100% agreed. I mean, the cores are performing really well. We have been talking about this during the game. Actually, the jungler and the archer, I think, will be like the 2 carries representing Team Kazakhstan, right? They really stand out in the game, and actually the performance, the skill they put, and the time they wanted to use your skills and abilities trying to go on will be super accurate. And yeah, the communication are made very well, and we can see from all the time this Yuji is so safe. At the very last team fights, we take like Yuji's position all the time and trying to explain what's happening on the stage, and let's see that this Yuji is everywhere and using that second ability just so well enough so can dodge all the damage from the opponent.
And I mean the logic is quite clear. He knows exactly what he's doing right now. First of all, he used his second ability, get a really nice dodge from Zhao Yun, and then, take down the high ground tower, cover all of those damage. And for his penta, he know that he's able to achieve that, so he just flash in and use his ulti and get it down.
Wow. What a game.
Like double penta, come on. We haven't been casting any penta so far in our journey in RDAG, right? And for Group 2, they only got like 3 teams in Group 2, and it's been like day 5 twice.
What a game, what a game. To Janda, I mean, we saw the Marco Polo play by him.
Yeah.
And I completely like how he plays as Marco Polo. Like, those flexibility from Marco Polo are well done, where shown the talents are lying just there, but no wonder, like, the outer super player with no doubt. I mean, for Janda, of course, 12-0-3 and 45% of the damage dealt for the team.
Stunning KDA, and we can apparently see that Janda is actually carrying his team. And I do like the confidence
Yes.
when he's trying to, flash in, flash out, use the second ability, doing some really nice dodge. Every movement just being placed in such a smooth pace.
Yep.
And he knows exactly what he's doing right now. And also, I do love the versatility of the comp from Team Kazakhstan.
Yes. And it seems to me like he can use Marco Polo perfectly, but if you change another type of the archer, he can also suit that archer really well.
Yeah.
Like, we assume that this Yuji will be played quite passively during the beginning of the game because the initial damage from Yuji is quite low.
Right.
But he actually got the very first takedown for the team, but the solo fighter going against the archer
Yeah.
to their opponent. So yeah, I think this player really have a lot of potential of becoming a better player or even like powerful one. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of super exciting things waiting for us to see, and we will take a short break.
关闭外来的杂音，找准内心的节奏。奥迪 Q4 一创，让真的感受从开始才开始。
累了困了，喝东鹏特饮。
Yeah, the air I bounce, we holding hope. It's a lot, but we can handle here and now. We're so close to hope. If you're ready now, the universe, it's a electric new era. We're blooming here. I sing it out. Getting closer while we're stronger. The singer era side by bars. No, we will never be alone.
Welcome back. This is the Road to Asian Games 2022, where we are now at the Arena Valor Asian Games version competition. And here we go. We're going to see the game 2 between these two teams.
Yes, and I do believe there's more things that for us wait to see in game 2. Because again, we only got like 3 teams in group 2, and for Team Kazakhstan, actually they only played 3 games yet. And they achieved twice penta. That was, I don't know, insane, I would say.
Double pentakill, what a record.
Yeah, and for each like jungler, but jungler and also archer, right?
Yes, 2 cores.
Penta 1, so who's gonna make the next, I would say?
I don't know. Yeah, if they manage to get a triple pentakill, I mean, this is gonna be memorized for a long time. This tournament, we're gonna see those records being brought several times after the whole tournament's end. But yeah, I think the vibes and the atmosphere, the mentality are definitely there with very high like standards for Team Kazakhstan. While let's take a look at Team Kyrgyzstan. I mean, they really tried very hard. They have been picking those competition, those heroes that they are most confident about, right?
Yeah.
They're using quite a like the composition they had for game 1 in match 1. So after these, maybe the choices might be kind of restricted from the opponent, or otherwise will be an option so that like Team Kyrgyzstan can still use this kind of composition they want to get for the second match, the second game.
I mean, the good thing for Team Kyrgyzstan is that they chose to stay at the blue, so that also means actually they got the priority to, you know, vie for a meta pick, right, for their first pick. And also, you know, like last time when we're drafting for game 1, I would say for Team Kyrgyzstan, they know how to play the pushing strategy. So how about chose like Lao Fuzi instead of this Xiaohodun?
Yes, like Lao Fuzi will always be a very good choice when you're talking about how to do a split push, or how you're gonna do the initiation, right? The ultimate is just right there, like the binding of the opponents is gonna be very lethal for who's gonna be targeted. So yeah, I think still a lot of very good available options are there. Just it's for Team Kyrgyzstan to decide which will be the best one they want to use. Yeah,
because like I still remember when Team Kyrgyzstan they play against Team Uzbekistan. They in game 2 they used that Lao Fuzi because it seems like that confront laner's Ace is really dedicated into doing her solo games.
Yes.
So I would say Lao Fuzi would be a really nice choice for him, but still it depends.
I think from the BAMs, from the side of Team Kyrgyzstan, like they really think that Team Kazakhstan plays this game so well, especially in the early game. So they put 2 out of 3 picks and places in their ban plays, trying to restrict Marco Polo and Zhong Wuyan at the same time.
Yeah.
Arthur. Okay. This is way out of my expectation.
Me
As
too.
the very first choice in the red side. What's he trying to get? One more game.
Attention.
Or a Lumber and Arthur.
Well, it's quite aggressive.
Yes, very
and,
solid picks.
Yeah, and a lot of controllability can see right now, like Lumber's knock-up ability, and also for Arthur, his ulti can allow him to silence enemies, which is really crucial.
So if you're being hit by those CC chains with Lumber and Arthur, I think it will be a very difficult thing for you to trying to walk out of that team fight they initiate. And not to mention these CC chains over there by the frontliner, by the 2 tanks, like Xiao Chao would be picked at the 3rd pick from the side of Team Kazakhstan, means that once these initiation skills and ultimates are there, those bursting damage will be followed.
True, so it's just gonna add more constant burst damage to her like comp, and also like for this one. You know, it seems to me that Team Kazakhstan, they just try to build up a comp which can do a really nice 5 versus 5 team fight, but can just paired up with this Bali show, you always say things gonna be changed a little bit.
I think Fan will be the jungler while Bailey Show is gonna be the archer for the team, right?
I agree with you.
Makes more sense.
Yeah, true. Because like for Fan, this archer actually, for his passive, he can deal massive true damage towards all of those jungles. So Fawn, sometimes it's gonna be flexing to those jungles.
If I were to name one of the archer who cleans the jungles with the very fast speed, I mean the fastest will be Fawn, right? Fawn suits to those duties from the junglers very well, and it's not a rare thing we see Fawn as a jungler. We usually see Fawn as a jungler in our ranking when we're actually playing the game. So yeah, this is working, but like the reason they have Baili Shouyue as the bottom laner, maybe they're quite confident about the snipes, right?
The accuracy
of the snipes. So how is that going to be appeared, and the performance of Jenda? Like Jenda is showing muscles to us all the time. Like Marco Polo, Yuji, and Baili Shouyue are three types. Very traditional example. Three types of different.
And we do need to know that actually the three different archer that he selected so far are actually having totally different playing style, I would say, right? For Marco Polo, dash in, play more like assassin, and for Eugene need to play defensively, and for this sniper, this Baili Shouyue really relies a lot on his own feelings towards all of those mechanics.
And one more advantage of getting Shouyue as your archer is that with the very first ability, you're going to have those scouty device, and that one is going to give you extra vision with the where you put it. Okay, Xiao really wants to initiate, and Ace is being brought very low. The very first takedown to the team will belong to Shinigami, the Arthur user, and I think Team Kazakhstan trying to slow down one more person from Team Kyrgyzstan, and they did it.
I almost thought that Team Kyrgyzstan can just, take away that red buff, because Fawn, as an archer, he's quite weak in the early stage, right? He already landed his first ability on that red buff, but the problem is we can see how tight and how quick Team Kazakhstan react.
Yo, look at the snipes right there. I think the aims are there, but like Yuji is trying his best to move around for a little bit, trying to dodge those bullets. And Jena is creating those pressure to Juma.
Yeah, he can totally gain himself a winning lane. Only if members from Team Kyrgyzstan try to do some really nice ganks, but instead of that, they're just gonna be really peaceful at the bottom side of the map.
Red team has slain an enemy.
More takedowns.
And this game, it seems to be a Phasma game, right?
Phasma game. Dives in deeply into the jungle, and the red, where does the red go? It's kind of protected by aura and bats. Xiao Xiao comes in, brought two members really low, and the following damage will be provided by Jenda, getting one more takedown to the team. Alright, double buff.
Double buff.
Give to the side of Jenda. Jenda feels extremely happy about this.
Yeah, and Juma feels extremely painful from that. He's already suffered a lot from the laning. Not even mention to his opponent already got like double buff.
Of course. Like for Baili Shouyue, it's always be a very pleasant news to know that he will have the blue buff, the cooldown.
Yeah.
20% of the cooldown will be giving him extra time, like shorter cooldown time for the snipes, right? For the bullets.
So that's gonna be
poking damage.
True. Like much more intense poking damage. Just feels like endlessly.
Wow, Juma is having a quite miserable time down on the farming lane. He's targeted and he's using the first ability trying to aim the enemy, and one more bullet needed.
Nice shot. Without Juma, the damage won't be enough. And just let's see Team Kazakhstan try to maximize their advantages by those skirmishes.
So after using all the ability, like Phasma went down because Angela's ultimate have a huge deal of the damage, right?
Great.
Let's take a look at the replay. First bullet hit right on the target. Juma is kind of dealt by the ultimate from Shouyue at the same time.
Yeah.
The very last knives aiming right at the target. Perfect aim.
Red team killing spree.
And it hasn't been 4 minutes. But fairly speaking, I do love the comp from Team Kyrgyzstan.
Yep.
Because it's quite solid, I would say. And
Angela Kuba right there.
Wait. Kuba seems a little bit slow to dodge all of those burst damage. And Team Kazakhstan just make it as a 1-2 trade.
And since the members are standing down below, they decide to let this behemoth to go to their side, and they're doing that. I see no possibility for Team Kyrgyzstan trying to fight for this.
It's totally uncontested right now for Team Kyrgyzstan to play against Team Kazakhstan. I mean, like, the vision is totally different, and also the balance has been brought by Phasma's rotation.
And like ARM is quite caught up in the jungle, so it's so busy cleaning those jungles away. So if you decide to stick to your jungles, you're kind of wasting your talents, because you are Xiahou and you're supposed to be a very aggressive hero in the early game, and we like assume that he's going to do those very aggressive moves, trying to help Yuji for a little bit, maybe trying to help Angela for a little bit, aiming at the backlines. So if like ARM stayed in the jungle for too much of the time, I think that they are losing the advantages in the early game. They have to like having some actions upon this time slot of the game. Janda, even the normal attacks of Barisho is really can take down the turrets really fast.
Yeah, because like his damage out towards all of those towers can be done in percentage, so that will help him to have a quicker pace.
Okay, Phasma has been surrounded in the middle lane while Angela went down one more time.
I mean, it makes me feel like Team Kazakhstan, they try to, just separate their members into different lanes, since they do have their gold lead or level lead. So at least those members can do 1 versus 2 or 1 versus 3 individually. So
yeah, you really need to be decisive,
Yeah.
Like the same situation are happening just now for the two mages, but Phasma only used one flash deck out for a little bit. All of them will be knocked up, while the rest of the damage will be followed up. Angela used an ultimate aiming at Fan went down. Phasma still wanted to search for the opportunity to deal some damage to Kuma. Alright, flash in.
What about another second ability? He's waiting for it. That's going to be a blind shoot.
Yes.
Because there's no vision. Yeah.
Simple guess.
I really want to highlight Phasma for this game.
Yes.
Because I never saw him miss any second ability.
Yeah. He's like assassin everywhere. He plays this shell like it was. Initiate, knocks up, and trying to follow with a burst damage by the whirlwind.
But I just have that kind of feeling that if Phasma trying to play so aggressively, that kind of will let a window open for Team Kyrgyzstan. Because actually Xiao Chao is really immobile and really squishy, so if Team Kyrgyzstan, instead of doing those solos, actually they can just rotate in groups and try to do some nice gank.
Life One is really deep in the jungle. I think it's kind of ambushed by Angela. This is how you work, how you play. If you have an Angela, you're trying to hide, and if you find something targets went into your jungle, you use it technically with your ultimate and the first ability. Those bursting damage will be very hard to dodge for those backlines.
True, and now it seems like a little pivot can be seen for Team Kyrgyzstan.
Yes.
Because we can see the burst damage from Kuba, this Angela, was totally enough to get kill on Fan or Janda or even Phasma.
Yeah. It's very close, but Shoya uses a snipe to get a rampage. Wow. I mean, this is how you work, how you use a Angela, right? You're going to be release a Chaos Cinder, and that will be given the enemy a lot of slow down in the moving speed, and we'll be following with the Burning Beam, which will be the ultimate of Angela, and including the very first ability, those fireballs will be extremely hard to try to shoulder, and it literally burns up the enemy.
Yeah, and also we can see the stun is quite good, and Lumber just cut all of those members out of the battle.
Perfect crowd control, like having this Armageddon on 4 members from Team Kyrgyzstan. I think Team Kyrgyzstan is kind of falling apart because of this initiation. And right now, 3 against 2. Janda is giving those huge stress.
He's keep pressing on all of those heroes, because we know that Barisho's long attacking range allows Team Kazakhstan to do a lot of poking damage to be as a preset. So actually they can precede a lot of poking damage to shred down those HP bars.
Yes.
And for Kuba, Angela, he's going to be quite good with healthy HP bar to do all of those burst
Red
damage.
team
But if
has
he has
destroyed a
already
tower.
been halfway out of his HP, that's going to be a really severe situation for this hero.
I mean, honestly speaking, I think this
Red
Jan,
team has slain
something
an
happened.
enemy.
Arthur
Wow.
had to take down over Yuji. Yuji went down one
team
more time.
has
Phasma
slain
follows
an
up with the
enemy.
ultimate. The meteors are creating those kind of damage to the opponents. Like Team Kyrgyzstan couldn't find a way to trying to absorb and takes in.
8,000
one
gold
more
leader
time.
can be seen. The flash has
Flashed
been
out.
forced out, and there's minion waves at the bottom. A Lubu ultimate in, but nice dodge from Team Kazakhstan. And now Jenda just sit down and doing some simple shoot. She's just playing like a real sniper.
I think for Ace, like Ace is just, I couldn't take this anymore. I have to fight back. I have to initiate. I have to find the time.
I can't bear it.
Yeah. Can't take it anymore. Because we feel extremely squished because of the snipers, right?
Like those poking damage really hurt.
Yeah.
For Team Kyrgyzstan, every time when they try to fight back, there's always going to be a lot of
Alright.
poking damage, and a nice control ability can be seen from Team
Angela.
Kazakhstan. And everyone just dash in and dealing so much burst damage
team
on their
killing
opponents.
spree.
Arthur gets one more takedown for the team and one
Nice
more
second
takedown up
ability.
EG.
Wow,
went
throwing out her
down.
fan, and Fawn just uses second ability to take easy takedown.
I think Team Kazakhstan are completely feeling themselves by taking
Red
those
team
kills
has
and takedowns
destroyed a
one
tower.
by one. With the waves, I think there's nothing like Haku can do because the damage he will be provided will be too low to try to destroy and clean all waves out. So the total winner will be Team Kazakhstan. Congratulations again, like 2-0 as they promised.
Yeah.
Just now we're giving those post-match interview with the jungler, right? And actually he told us about this kind of result they're expecting. They're super confident. They have been prepared for this for over 3 or 4 months. So
True.
this will be the result after 3 months of hard work, and I think you guys really deserve this.
I mean, I was saying practice makes perfect, and definitely your outcome won't let you down if
Of
you
course.
really dedicated into trainings, into solidify their own compositions, and definitely they have such a clear mind towards the game, and they do have their own understanding. Not even mention to their own mechanics, right? I always say, like, for Team Kazakhstan, they deserve this win, this like 2-0 win.
Completely.
No doubt. And I always say, like, beautiful, beautiful game. They only played so far maybe 4 games.
4 games.
Each game, they even performed better than the last game.
Yes. Not to mention they have a double penta takedown for the
Yeah.
record, and they took a lot of very good memory and very good highlights are seen
True.
from their games. And actually, I think there's a lot of variety when it comes to their gaming styles. We're seeing Marco Polo. We're seeing those very flexible archer being brought out and actually works like magically, like they're super amazing.
I
And
know.
At the these matchups, we're gonna see those Yuji and also Wali Shoga as well. It means that they have a lot of things prepared. I think the competition for them they may actually take part into a BO5 or BO7 because the hero pool for them I think is deep enough to handle a BO5 and BO7.
Yeah, actually, we can definitely see the versatility from this team. I can actually see the team spirit in Team Kazakhstan because we know that actually every single player from this team can carry the team.
Yes.
But when they're doing the drafting, actually they're trying to balance the comp, right? Not like 5 core players has been selected or something like that. They try to, balance the comp and trying to take one step back. If my team need me, I'm just gonna be the one to shoulder up the responsibility, or I just be not put under the spotlight and let my allies to carry my team.
If you are a audience watching our competition, I think that you will feel a brand new player is going to be standing out for one game.
Yes.
So like game 1, we see the jungler, right? We see how like how he controls the entire game. Like Ume, perfect performances, even got him with a penta
Yes.
record, and follows up the second matchup for them like the archer plays really well, and Phasma, I really need to highlight this player. Like this Xiaoqiao is everywhere, picking up those skirmish and the second ability, those wind, the whirlwind hit sets are right on the target, making Angela having a very miserable gaming experience, I would say.
Yeah. And every early invasion, it seems like Team Kazakhstan, the strategy they're using are quite clear. They just stick to their plan, right? Keep invading, and also like they keep pressure on those arrivals when they're doing lanings.
Very accurate on the target.
And Janda, no doubt, right? He's hero pool, and he's totally playing a different style of those archers, but it seems like he really can master all of those archers.
Yes, indeed. Very nice done. Nicely done, Team Kazakhstan. Yeah, and also like this Arthur is well played and doing those solo lanings on the top and making sure that like Lu Bu can go nowhere. He's kind of like delaying where you want to go. Like Lu Bu is having quite a hard time into dealing with Arthur during the laning phase, and once like Arthur joined the team participation, joined the team fights, he's actually picking up those like finishing takedowns for the team.
True. Those executions. And on the other side for Team Kyrgyzstan, I always say like actually they did quite a good job, but it seems like they didn't expect that everything would happen immediately, that fast. It could be like quite a high tempo game. Because it seems like they are doing quite a good job when they're trying to confront Team Kazakhstan during those skirmishes.
Indeed.
It's only like they try to, every time when they finish the team fight, they try to back up, they try to form up. But Team Kazakhstan won't let you to have any chances to, let's just do it in peace. No.
They tried really hard because they have 2 smites available, so they really want to invade. But since they clean their mid wave to like a little bit, several minutes behind, like Xiaoqiao did, so they're kind of surrounded by the opponents. Yes. All right, the Audi Super 8 player MVP will be awarded to Team Kazakhstan, the archer, Janda.
Janda again, he's achieving double Super LDA player in this matchup. Really nice job done by Janda, and the KD is quite stunning. Again, 6-0-4. And again, when he's playing different archers respectively, actually he's really mastering those heroes by using different mechanics. And also, when you're playing with different styles, actually you need to change a little bit about your habit,
how
right?
you think, how you act, how you perform.
Yeah, the timing, the positioning, and the calculation of the damage. Everything will be different. Even like the process, how you're gonna build up all your items, gonna be different.
Of course.
So I'm really impressed by this archer by Janda.
And I believe we may have some chances to see the interview with this
Can't
guy.
wait.
Yeah, let's take a look and give our time to Jacob.
All right, thank you. Welcome to the interview. I'm your host, Jacko, and now we have the medium player and the main coach from Team Kazakhstan, Fosmar and Drang. Please say hello to the audience.
Hello, everyone. Поздоровайся с аудиторией.
Всех приветствую, дорогие друзья. Меня зовут Давлет Лакжан, мой игровой никнейм Фазма.
Okay, thank you. So, congratulations for 2-0 winning this game, and now your team is the top-ranked team of the Middle Asian region. Oh, so what do you feel right now?
Нам выражают поздравления именно по поводу этой победы, и нам эта победа гарантировала топ-1 ранг в Центральной Азии. Как ты себя чувствуешь после этого?
Я чувствую себя отлично, очень хороший организационный уровень. Всем спасибо ребятам за то, что провели турнир для Центральной Азии. Я очень рад быть тут. Спасибо всем большое. Я чувствую себя отлично и думаю, что я показал свой результат.
So, I feel very good. Thanks for the organizing team there, because everything is on high level, and we are just so glad as a team, and I hope that I played very well and has a good influence on our good result.
All right, but can't do it, so just keep going. So what do you think of your performance today? Are you satisfied with it?
Что думаешь по поводу выступления сегодня? То, что мы сыграли 2 матча, сразу 2 победы. Что можешь сказать про эти 2 победы?
Я считаю, что эти победы заслуженные, потому что я очень много тренировался, я очень много работал над собой, я много шел к этому пути. Это еще начало, нас еще ждут очень много турниров. Следите обязательно за нами.
So I think these victories are well deserved for us because we trained so much, we practiced so much, we spent maybe 3-4 months of practicing with and different teams from Central Asia, or also with Team Nepal, and I just request to follow us and watch us further.
Yes, we will. We absolutely will. So the next station will be the Asian Games in September. So are you ready to move forward?
Следующий наш шаг — это азиатские игры в сентябре. Готовы ли мы показать какую-либо игру именно в сентябре?
Как я и говорил, мы готовы. Это еще начало. Мы покажем очень сильный результат. Мы постараемся как можно лучше показать себя, выступить в честь нашей страны и поднять наш прекрасный флаг на Азиаде. Мы готовы показать хороший результат.
So, as we said, we trained a lot, and RDAG Games is only the beginning. We believe that we can show our performance on a high level on Asian Games in September, and we believe that we will defend the honor of our country and raise our flag on this event.
Wow, that's a great speech. So we are looking forward to see you there. Okay, thank you for the interview. Let's go back to the caster.
Like, well said. Like, they're doing and receiving this kind of interview with very good humbleness and confidence as well. I really like this kind of vibe.
Yeah, and I do like the smile, you put on their face because they know that everything has been paid off, like their efforts and their dedication towards the game, towards the journey in RDAG. So we do love this kind of confidence and also.
I mean, this will be the starting of your journey. Like RDAG. After RDAG, you have few months to prepare, and after all, you're go into the 19th Asian Games 2022. So you better like prepare yourself more because maybe you're gonna do those competition with some teams better than this time. So I was really touched by how these players are trying to tell us how many efforts, how hardworking they are through the past 3 and 4 months. And this is a charm about esports. Like, hardworking will always pay off.
Yeah,
like they will not let you down. And I really like this kind of vibe and very good appreciation towards all the players, and this will be the end and will be the finish line in the road to Asian to our Central Asia groupings.
True. So Group 2, the competition only going to last for 1 day. That's going to be D-Day. And for Team Kazakhstan, we know that they put a lot of effort in the game, and it's going to be a really good start for them since they already secured the first place in Group 2. So that's going to actually lead them to have a really nice seed in the draw of our 19th Asian game.
So I was really looking forward to see those future matchups they got.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'll just title this team as team with double pentakill. Who won't be,
Yeah, what a record. Yeah,
it's gonna be quite daunting if you hear some title like that.
Yes, and let's take a look at the ranking boards right now. From Central Asia Regional Group, you're gonna have Team Kazakhstan running in the very first place with 2 wins and 0 loss, getting themselves 2 points because they are winning with 2 2-0s. And here we go, we're going to officially announce who's going to be the top ranked team, and with no hesitation, it will be Team Kazakhstan.
True. So congratulations again to Team Kazakhstan.
And we are ready for the award ceremony.
Good evening, welcome to the awards ceremony. I'm your host, Jeko. First of all, congratulations to the Team Kazakhstan on becoming Central Asia top-ranked team. Next, the Audi Sube honor ring will be awarded, which will belong to the player who had the most brilliant performance in Central Asia region. So, let's check the video. So congratulations to the AD carry Jenda. Welcome. And let's invite the Chief Operating Officer of Asian Electronic Sport Federation, Mr. Steph Kim, to present the awards. Please present the Audi Sube on the ring. And let's take a photo together for this moment. Thank you, Mr. Steph Kim. Please take your seat. So, Jenda, all right, welcome, Strong, the main coach. What does this award mean to you?
Что эта награда MVP значит для тебя?
Эта награда означает, что я упорно трудился для турнира.
So this award means a lot to me because it shows the result of our training, because we trained a lot and we are proud of this.
After this hard work, I certainly confirm that Jenda deserve it. Okay. So the next question is, what have you learned from this journey?
Какие уроки ты извлек именно на играх RDAG?
Я извлек урок, что каждый игрок вносит свою пользу, и все должны действовать как команда, а не соло-игрок.
So the first lesson is that every player means something in a whole team, because everyone just work on the main aim to get a victory, and every team player must play as a team, not a solo player.
Yeah, teamwork's perfect, okay? So any word to your teammates, coach, and your family?
Пару слов своим фанатам, семье и членам команды.
Я передаю привет своей маме, родителям, родственникам, своей девушке и своим друзьям, которые смотрят меня на турнире RDAG.
So he wants to say hi to his family, parents, relatives, friends, and also his girlfriend, because everyone is supporting him right now.
Yeah, everyone is supporting you. So maybe this is the end of this journey, but yeah, this is the new beginning, just as Strong said that before. So congratulations again to the team Kazakhstan. Okay, let's go back to the caster.
Congratulations again of winning the two matchups, becoming the top one and the top ranked team. And also a lot of accomplishments are made for these players to enjoy for quite a while.
Yeah, and I do hope that they enjoy the game and they enjoy the journey in our RDAG. And also it would be a really nice trip. And also for them, definitely they created so many beautiful memories in our journey.
We're glad to have you here, and take a look at tomorrow's matchups. You're going to see Team China, Team Macau China, Team Hong Kong China.
Yes, tomorrow is going to be our last matchup day. And for tomorrow's game, that's going to be a really intense game.
Yes.
And hope all of those players can do a great job.
I think these three teams from East Asia region groups are fully ready.
True.
They have been waited for this day for quite a while, and very long time to prepare, and very long time trying to bring us more surprises.
True, and also they're quite experienced, so we just can't wait to see tomorrow's game.
Yes. All right. Thank you for watching, and thank you again for our prestige sponsors. This competition is jointly organized by the Olympic Council of Asia and the Asian Electronic Sports Federation, operated by Digital Esports Asia and undertaken by Neo TV. First of all, thanks our prestige sponsor, LDQ, for Yichuan's strong support for RDAG tournament. Special thanks to iQOO 11, the official mobile game equipment of RDAG, the professional choice to empower victory. Embrace the thrill of control.
Thank you to official supporter Omen, New Omen 16, New Journey to Road to Asian Games 2022. Thank you to official supporter Auto4, Auto4 M6, official gaming chair partner of Road to Asian Games, Be Our Own Hero. Thank you to official supporter East Rock for their support. At the same time, we would also like to thank our official broadcasting platforms, Bilibili, Huya Live, Douyu Live, Kuaishou Games, Migu Video, channels, Tencent Video, Weibo, Xiaohongshu, YouTube and Twitch for their support.
Thank you guys, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah, the air I bounce, we hailing home. It's loud, but we can't handle here and now. We're so close to home.